Okay, today's beer comes to us from Thirsty Dog Brewing Company, which is out of Akron, Ohio. This is the first time we've done a beer from this brewing company. All their beers, as you might have expected, are dog-related, and this is their flagship beer. It's called Old Legthumper. Gotta love that name. Coming in at 6.7% alcohol by volume. This is an American porter, right on that higher edge of the ABV, the usual ABV of American porters. Now, Thirsty Dog Brewing Company founded back in 1997, but it started out a year earlier as a grill/brew pub in Canton, Ohio, which is home of the National Football League Hall of Fame. And basically the brew pub and eatery was dog-related as well. It was called Thirsty Dog, and they used to serve their kids' meals and also adult appetizers in dog dishes. Kind of a neat little niche right there. Became really, really popular as far as their beer went, and then they decided, hey, we're going to mass market this stuff, and very, very successful ever since in the 15, 16 years since they've become really nationally recognized brewery. They have 5 World Beer Cup medals, as well as 6 Great American Beer Festival awards as well. So they're nationally recognized. This is an American porter, as I mentioned, usually a little more flavorful, boasts more malts than the English porter. A lot of chocolate notes in the Americanized porters for the most part. And as I mentioned before, it comes in between 5 and 7% alcohol by volume. This beer, they say, uses 2 types of roasted malts, including deep roasted chocolate malt. It's 24 IBUs. Not particularly hoppy, but then again, it's an American porter, which we're not expecting. And this particular beer, Old Legthumper, actually won a gold medal in 2008 and a bronze medal in the year 2000 at the World Beer Cup medals, or championships rather. So this is a nationally recognized beer from a nationally recognized brewery, and there is a somewhat vulgar label art on it, as you can see. And it does have a little bit of a synopsis here. It says, this robust porter is dark brown in color and full-bodied with a malty sweet taste. A deep roasted yet silky smooth. 2 types of roasted malts, including roasted chocolate malt, give this beer its award-winning flavor. World Cup gold medalist 2002, bronze medalist in 2000, as I mentioned before. Coming in at 6.7% alcohol by volume. It's a porter, got a pint glass, the vessel for drinking a porter. So we're going to open up Thirsty Dog Old Legthumper 6.7% American porter. And we're going to get that pitch black pour that we get with every porter basically. Although not quite that viscous motor oil pour you usually get from the double stouts and the Russian Imperials. But it's still very, very, very dark and very porterish and very light film as far as the head goes. And it's kind of dissipating rapidly and giving away to a dark color up top. So not too much head, very, very thin in this beer. And we're going to get the aroma now of Old Legthumper. It's a chocolate, definite kind of a subtle chocolate smell. Very malty, very roasty. I always, with the porters and with the stouts that are infused with chocolate, I always try to gauge the quality of chocolate, and this smells like a very, very quality chocolate beer. Not quite as heavy on the aroma as the stouts go, but that's basically par for the course. It's a porter, it's not a stout, so we'll take it from there, and we'll give a taste test now. Thirsty Dog Old Legthumper. Man, that roast just hits you right away. It's very, very roasty, barley, malty kind of taste to it. Very dank with just that aftertaste that you get from the porter, that roasty, burnt kind of aftertaste, which is very, very synonymous with most American porters. Almost tasting like a chocolate stout in a way, but just that roasted note just kind of overshadowing the chocolate note. Definitely getting a burnt sensation on the back of the tongue. Not quite enough to make it a Rausch beer, but it is kind of a little bit of a burnt sensation. This is a very, very toasty, kind of malty kind of taste here. It's a porter. It's drinkable, and congratulations to Thirsty Dog for winning the awards in the last 10 or so years, a little more than 10, I guess, for the first one at least. Hard one to gauge. This is another style. The American Porter is a style that it's hard to differentiate. You know, some American Porters from other American Porters, and this one, I know the Founders Porter, I loved that, and I think that this is probably close to the Founders Porter. I forget what I rated that, but I can't quite give it the edge to the Founders Porter. I'd still go to that before this, but this one would be a good one too. And I need to try Great Lakes Edmund Fitzgerald. Of course, that's out of Ohio too, but that's the Cleveland area. But very, very solid effort by Thirsty Dog. I'm going to give Legthumper a 7.5 out of 10.